In today's video, I will show you how to time the market and sell at the top. After watching today's video, you will know which indicators you have to keep an eye on for the biggest gains, what is the perfect moment to sell based on the historical data, and why this cycle could be different in a bad way. And to find out why this cycle could be different, you have to watch this video until the end. The information I'm about to show you today isn't something you want to research while everybody is panicking. So you have to take notes, bookmark this video, and come back for future reference, because you are going to need it. And without further ado, let's begin. First, we will start with 3 technical indicators which you can find at this link, and it's completely for free. This website also has a paid plan, however everything I'm going to show you is free of charge. And before I will even show you the first indicator, you have to use multiple indicators, both technical and social, at the same time to make the best decision. I'm going to show you Pi cycle top indicator, MVRV indicator, our hold ratio, and I know it all may sound complicated, but I will break it down for you in the simplest language possible. Even a 10-year-old will understand these indicators. So let's start with MVRV, which stands for market value to realized value, and in the simplest terms possible. This shows whether people who hold Bitcoin are in profits or not. When this orange indicator reaches the pink box, that means a lot of people are in profit and the market is likely to crash because they will start selling. And when this indicator is in the green, it shows you an opportunity for entry. It shows you the lowest points of the bear market, so it's good time to accumulate some cheap Bitcoin. And you can see that on historical data, it actually showed us perfectly what was the lowest lows. And if you need more information about this indicator, you have all the overviews and tips how to use it under every chart. Doesn't matter which indicator you choose, you always have this explanation. If you don't understand it, you even have a video explanation where somebody will explain it to you in depth. So just to recap, why this is important? Because every single time we reach this pink box, this indicates that the price is going to crash soon. This happened in 2021, this happened in 2017. So chances are that this is going to happen in 2025. Next, our hold ratio. And this compares how much Bitcoin is held short term and long term. Because when a lot of people are starting to trade Bitcoin in a short amount of time, it means they are greedy and they are taking profits. And it clearly shows that people are jumping in to make some quick profits from Bitcoin. So how can you read this? When the orange line is in the pink, that means there's a lot of greed in the market and people are making money. So this spot is when you want to sell because the price is going to crash. And when we are in the green, that means a lot of people are actually holding Bitcoin, which signals that we are in the bear market. So it's perfect moment for accumulating your Bitcoin. Very simple, very straightforward. However, as you can see, in 2021 we didn't reach this pink box, so you have to keep in mind that these indicators may not be accurate every single time, because if you waited for this indicator to reach this pink area, you would get wrecked on the last cycle. So you have to always take a look at the bigger picture. It's just one of the indicators that you can take a look at. You have to take multiple variables into consideration every single time. Now I will show you Pi cycle top and bottom indicator, and this indicator is very interesting. Take a look at these two colored lines. The orange line is a 111 daily moving average, and the green one is 350 daily moving average multiplied by 2. And it's explained here that these two moving averages were selected because when you divide them, you get pi number. It sounds cheesy, however, this indicator showed very interesting thing, because when these lines crossed, after 3 days, Bitcoin is at the top. And it happened multiple times. It happened in 2017 and it happened in 2021. And chances are that is going to happen in 2025 too. However, it even says on this website that this indicator may be wrong because of the ETFs, and I will explain to you a bit later why this cycle could actually be different. Still, taking a look at these indicators may give you good insights. And also worth mentioning, this purple line is an oscillator. Every single time this oscillator reaches this pink box, the price is going to crash soon. And every single time this oscillator is in the green, this shows you moments of accumulation when the Bitcoin is at the discount and you can buy more. And number 4 is an honorable mention because it's just too funny not to show you. And this is the Bitcoin rainbow price chart. And you shouldn't really take a look at this and make your financial decision based on that. However, it's always very funny when you show this indicator to a person who isn't into crypto, and if you tell them that this makes sense, they will say that you are crazy. And this indicator is good maybe for 2 things: to spot the moments of accumulation where the price is at the complete bottom, and it can show you that we are at the top. It won't show you the perfect moment to exit. However, it can show you that we are approaching the moment where the price is going to crash very soon. So I'm showing you this indicator just as a fun thing, and you can test this out for yourself with your non-crypto friends, that if you show them this, they will say that you are crazy and crypto is a scam. It happens every single time, at least in my experience. We got our technical indicators, and now let's move on to social indicators. And they might be more important than the technical ones, and I'll explain to you why in just a second. So the first indicator is that too many people are flexing on social media. They get new watches, vacations, expensive cars, and this is a bad sign, especially if those people weren't rich before. Because if there are so many people who already made a lot of money, chances are we are at the top, and the whole thing is going to crash very soon. The second social indicator is when Coinbase is the #1 finance app on App Store. Because in 2 previous bull runs, when Coinbase was at the top ranking in the finance, just a few days later we reached the peak of the cycle. And this indicator works because this shows that retail interest has reached its top. Translation: the market is oversaturated with newbies, so you should sell your crypto and run away and wait until we are in the bear market to buy the dips, of course. The third indicator: everyone becomes a crypto expert. When your mother, your barber and your Uber driver give you investing advice, it's time to sell. Like right now. And I experienced this euphoria firsthand in 2021. I was working in the factory in the Netherlands, so you can assume that a lot of people there weren't really technical. However, everyone was speaking about crypto, Bitcoin, Ethereum, etc. When we were driving to work, I seen a guy next to me who was creating NFTs on his phone and telling me he's going to make money off of it. Okay, when I reached the work, my coworker said that he needs some help with his mining rig. And since I'm a technical person, he asked if I can come to his house and take a look at it to make sure it's connected properly. Which in the end didn't happen because this same guy went to Amsterdam when we were supposed to meet. So that's the Netherlands for you. However, I noticed this euphoria firsthand, and definitely I will keep and look at it when we reach the peak of the cycle in 2025. And this is something that you have to look out for too, because you'll definitely see your friends family and coworkers who had no experience in crypto talking about it. When Bitcoin hits the news, we pass 100k per Bitcoin and everybody's going crazy. And when we are at this top of the top, people will be mad. Trust me, it's going to happen. Social indicator number 4, KOLs, which is key opinion leaders, are coming up with bullshit news every day. We are in the mega bull run. It's never ending cycle. It's different. No. It happens every single time. They will find a way to convince you that we are not going into heavy bear market. You should invest more. Bitcoin is going to million. And these people will want you to be their exit liquidity, which means the same people who are telling you to invest are selling their crypto when you are buying. One person wins, the other person loses. Unfortunately, that's the game of crypto. And number 5, which isn't really social indicator or technical indicator, however, you get richer every day. You open up your phone in the morning and you see your portfolio gained 10%. The same thing happened the next day and the next day, and after a few days you see that you are in the red. Unfortunately, that happens. So it may feel awesome at the beginning, but it clearly shows you that it's time to get out of the market and run for your life. And while all of these indicators may not be accurate every single time, the human psychology always stays the same, so you have to keep an eye out for it. And there's this nice cheat sheet from Wall Street which shows us the psychology of a market cycle. And even if we take a look at Bitcoin currently, I can show you where we are in this cycle. We are in the belief stage. We are in September, so everybody knows that the bull run is about to start in a few weeks. So your goal is to control your emotions and make sure you take profits in this area and don't wait too long until we are in the bear market, because you'll have to wait another 4 years to cash out your crypto. And if you are into altcoins, chances are that this won't recover for the next bull run. So every single time you have to sell your crypto. And if you are brand new to crypto, I want you to focus on the social indicators first, because those technical indicators, they may be overwhelming for you. They may not be very accurate with current cycle, and I'll tell you why in just a second. So focus on the social indicators, because people always act with emotions when it comes to money. So really, watch out for that. And here is the reason why this cycle might be different. We have AI now, so beware when you see people sharing crypto during the peak of this bull run. Creating deepfakes right now is very simple. And market manipulation is already strong in this cycle. Take a look at the institutions, governments, ETFs, etc. Germany was selling their Bitcoin, it created massive panic. We had huge dip because of the Bank of Japan back in August, and it's very profitable for ETFs to get people to sell their crypto at cheap price so they can buy more, obviously. So really be careful in this bull run. It could be slightly different than the previous ones because we have more mainstream coverage of crypto, and we see that even presidential candidate Donald Trump is talking about Bitcoin, and he even was on Bitcoin conference in Nashville. So the time is changing and you have to be careful. However, with these indicators, you can at least try to time the cycle and sell at the top. The final note I have for you today is take profits, or you will have to wait for another 4 years, which will make you an important lesson for life. I hope that you will listen to me and actually take profits. The goal of this bull run is to leave the market with more money than you invested. Make sure to take profits I have a video on my channel how you can DCA out of the market, so you can take a look at it. But for this video, it would be it. Thank you for watching. If you like content like this, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to my channel. I will see you in the next video. Peace.